Good evening, all. Happy Saturday. It's time for a chill stream today, actually. We're pretty much be doing most of the side quests and running around the area. Maybe there'll be some extra stuff too. We'll see if I can actually hit up some story today. But something I was trying to do on Twitch. I'll look for it later. I'm mainly trying to adjust the email notification thing that people get when they, that you get when you get from Twitch. I'm trying to change it because I think I have an idea of what I want to call these streams, I guess. For right now, I think it makes sense to just call these things like nighttime JRPGs with Goldie. Since that's pretty much what I do, but also kind of like it implies kind of like a chill attitude and stuff like that. That we have going here, which we kind of do, minus some of the random stuff that happens. Hey Chip, how you doing? But it's morning. Well, I mean. Morning RPGs with Goldie? I don't know. Nice. All right, so is there anything I didn't do last time that I should have done this time? We can go to Morg's Bakery actually for a new recipe. Oh yeah, definitely time for a new one then. And you can talk to Morg's in the back. And he'll give you the recipe for an espresso. Cool. Special bacon roll. 10 years. Oh man, yeah. Probably definitely a good time to get a new set. Did I read Crossbell times 3 last time? I don't think I did. So let's read that now. Read your story. Anniversary Festival draws near. Next month, Crossbell State will celebrate its 7th anniversary. Enthusiasm for this auspicious day has been steadily mounting. Scheduled announcement. This being the 7th anniversary, the state government plans to put extra effort into this year's celebration. City Hall's festival schedule revealed today confirms this. The parade will be very large this year, and the requirements on the running food stalls will be greatly relaxed, states a public relations officer. Many gatherings and celebrations are planned to coincide with the festival. Mayor McDowell is booked to attend many such events. City preparations begin. Preparations are starting in earnest throughout the city. Many shops are already decorating. People seeing these decorations are voicing their anticipation. I can't wait another month. The owner of a popular restaurant in Central Square was busy selecting souvenirs to offer during the festival. It is a special year after all. The festival's a month away. Everyone ready? Arc&Ciel's upcoming performance. Also debuting next month, Arc&Ciel's next performance titled Golden Sun Silver Moon will open on the first day of the anniversary festival. The moment tickets went on sale, fans flooded in from all around. Tickets sold out in the span of an hour. Is that us standing in front of Arc&Ciel? The new piece, Golden Sun Silver Moon, is based on a famous classical drama. How will the world-famous Arc&Ciel with its phenomenal artist capture and accurately retell the story? We will follow up on the play in a future issue. Society. Great results from our new star bracers. A new bracer duo, Estelle and Joshua Bright, both 18, recently took post to the Crossbell City Guild branch. They have already stolen the citizens' hearts by solving over 50 cases, despite being the youngest bracers at the branch. Even during the Liberal incident last year, they were regarded as exceptional leaders in that case. There's no mistaking it, they possess ace-class skills. Please look forward to their future success, says a representative of the branch. Society. Aftermath of the wolf monster incidents. In the aftermath of the monster attacks that have occurred in the outskirts of Crossbell, city government decided to compensate the victims. Following the investigations performed by the Guardian Force and Division of the Police, we now know the attacks were human-initiated, resulting in chaos and destruction in the affected areas. The city was slow to reach a decision on where reparation funds would come from, and what are the local situations. I'm just happy that I can get back to work, said a miner who was injured. Ha! Furthermore, 2 suspects that were accused of using the monsters to blackmail, cause injuries, and damage property, among other things, were released on bail early yesterday morning. Eh? Really? Society. Favorite of West Street. Police dog Zeit. After saving a boy from an imminent car accident on West Street, Zeit has become highly popular with the local children. He can often be found playing with them. Please pay him a visit if you are a dog lover. International. Imperial Army attends award ceremony. The Erebonian Empire held an award ceremony presided over His Highness Prince Oliver in lieu of His Majesty Emperor Eugid. Chancellor Osborne awarded medals to 7 individuals, including soldiers and influential people. Leisure. Come, future divine anglers. A group of fishing enthusiasts have set up a branch of the Fishermen's Guild on East Street. They're always looking for new members to join at Crossbell's fresh fishing spots. They plan to hold the fishing tournament during the anniversary festival. For those interested, why not come participate? You got new headphones last year, but the microphone was bad. Ah, I see. That makes sense. Magus, how you doing, man? Been a while. Well. So... before questing, there's a new area we can go to. Oh, cool. We need to go to the residential district for that and go north. And then we need to go to take the bus from the north exit to the intersection. Wait, what? Like here? The Moon Temple area. I don't think it's there. I think it's probably at the, it's probably at the doll studio. Right? Didn't entirely want to get into a fight, but I'll take it. Like... there? Don't move. You moved. I got an Amazon notification today that my new controller is coming in, and I'm so excited. I'm finally gonna have a controller that's dedicated just to PC gaming. Oh hey, it's Coupon. Because what I used to do, I used to have a Xbox One controller. Oh, there. Okay. I see. I used to have an Xbox One controller. The Kingdom Hearts 3 one offered by PDP. The problem is I used it quite a lot for everything, including like bullet hell and RPGs as well, and mainly all of Ys. And basically, two things started to happen with that one. The first of which was I started getting stick drift, which was really surprising to me for an Xbox One controller to have stick drift. So that wasn't entirely too helpful. And the second thing that happened was the A button got stuck in the controller, which was albeit way worse. I tried opening it, which failed because I didn't have the right screwdriver for it, and I wasn't going to go out and get a new screwdriver just to open up a controller. I tried using alcohol, like the isopropyl alcohol, to fix it. Like, I could live with stick drift, but I wasn't too keen on, you know, having the A button not work. So I had to retire that one, unfortunately. Fire and earth. Okay. And you're weak to just straight fire. Okay, let's take you out first, and we'll have Lloyd go for the palms. Yosha! Should probably heal Lloyd. So then I switched over to the Pro controller, which is what we used for all of Cold Steel, which worked out pretty well. I wasn't totally opposed to it. I actually really like the Switch Pro controller now. I think it's one of my favorite controllers to use, to be honest, like with the way it feels. Like its D-pad is great, its control sticks are great, its buttons are still good, and everything. But I really want to use my Pro controller for my Switch, so I don't have to use the Joy-Cons for whenever I play Switch games. And my then next thought was two things. One, I buy another DualShock 4 controller and just work with that. Or I buy another Xbox One controller, also a possibility. But they're all still like 70, 80 bucks. And then I was recommended 8-Bit Deuce controllers, and I heard a lot of good stuff about them. So, and they actually are releasing like they just released a new model for the for their controllers. Yeah, Lloyd, you're not doing that great here. So that ended up being like $60 or something. So I decided to take a risk there with that one. How about a Hori controller? What is a Hori controller? I don't think I've heard of that one. Yep. Ah. I'll have to look into them then. I had hoped the Phantom Thief B would be the one to loot me. I guess I'm not beautiful enough. And a bulletproof jacket. They usually don't have the buzzing thing, but they're lighter in general. Help! I'm careening off a cliff. I think my S brakes were cut. But they're lighter in general. Interesting. I'll look into them. That might be a good thing for the future too. Yeah, I definitely want to get to the point where I have a dedicated controller meant specifically for PC controller gaming, and then have my PS4 controller be for the PS4 and the Switch Pro. You know, like just kind of keep things as they should be. Controllers with everything that they're meant to be with. What the? Wild Swan cancels arts and crafts with a barrage of shots and a kick. Wow. But depending on what game you're playing, I do use it for games for grinding since it goes to the turbo switch. Oh. Oh. Are we doing good on EP? Yeah, we're good. Good. What is actually up here? Oh, it's actually a shrine. Fire. Nice, Chaos Brand on you. Yosha! Oh. Oh, this bird just got fried. Look at this place. Oh, we can't go in it though. It's a shame. Alright, back we go. Okay, that was an interesting diversion. We got a new piece of thing, right? Bulletproof jacket, yeah. So it seriously raises Lloyd's by 28 defense and 4 ADEF. That's pretty good. I'm kind of thinking of giving this to Randy, because he's usually in the front lines a bit more. If only, right, Lloyd? Let's look at this. It's interesting actually with controllers because I've had the PS4 for like what, a year and a half after it originally came out is when I got it, and I've had the same DualShock 4 controller and it still works like a charm. It has a little bit of battery issues now, but like not a lot. But like the buttons aren't like, they never got, and I've used it for Bullet Hell, I've used it for other games like at the mash buttons and stuff like that too. I used it for a variety of games, but the control sticks have no drift, the buttons still work fine, you know, the vibrations still work fine. Like the DualShock 4 is an impressive controller, but it just comes with the one thing where the layout's a bit different, right? Because the control sticks are next to each other. But if you can ignore that and the fact that it's a bit of a wider controller because of the touchpad, I think it personally is the Pro Stick. The Nintendo Switch Pro Stick, where the control stick is up top, right? And the D-pad is on the bottom. Yeah. I don't know, like, it doesn't really bug me now, like, which one I use when, but it is like, it is a shock. Yeah, it is a shock to go back to one and another, like, if I'll pick up like my PS4 because Nier's out, like right now I'm playing with a PowerA, just a generic $30 like controller or something like that I got like a year and a half ago that also has stick drift. How much money do we have? Not a lot. But once I'm back, once I get used to it again, I still find that DualShock 4 is one of the better controllers out there, and then just for like longevity. But beyond that, I think the best feeling controller still though is the Switch Pro controller. Weirdly, I think like the haptic vibration motors in there for playing is like really well done. Okay. Defense 2, evade 2, action 2. Okay. Evade 1, shield 1. Okay. Let's get a shield 2 and an evade. Blah! Or not. What do you mean? I just made a shield 2. Oh, it's all at the bottom. Why is it at the bottom? Mine 2, move 2. Okay, action 1. I'm able to make an action 2. Nope. I was playing Sakuna and using Coriolis gives me a pretty straight line when farming, but with Pro it's always bad. Oh, interesting. Attack, mute, Libra, HP 1. Okay. Might make HP 2. Mind 2. Cut. Okay. So HP 2 and Mind 2. HP 2 and Mind 2. Why is it putting it at the bottom? That's so weird. I'm not gonna get another HP 2. And I can't make that. I can't make that. So we're gonna... That should be fine, I think. I want to upgrade everyone's main thing, but that's not gonna happen. Okay. There is a... Next up, we need to go to Tangram Gate for the first side quest. Right? Yeah, the Enigma combat test. Well, that's done. Next is the Guardian Force drill preparation. So this one we need to go to Tangram Gate. And I think we can do this one last, I think. So this one, to get to Tangram, is by East Crossbell Highway. So we just gotta go over to East. I just take the bus there. I didn't think I was gonna go into it directly, but that makes a lot of sense. Let me go back out, please. There's a few chests we need to actually get. So I guess in reality what I'm going to do is actually go back to Crossbell City and we're going to walk to Tangram Gate. That would place me right outside, but guess not. So for this one, let's see, keep going straight. There's a good chance for me to actually pick up some of the fishing spots that were around here last time. Oh good, the monsters are running away from me, so I'm not going to get into random encounters. Most of them are running away from me. Not all of them, but some of them are. Okay, there's that one right there. Which we need to go to that side. Ah. Sir, I'm on duty, but the chief doesn't know it doesn't hurt him, right? I like how Lloyd has commentary for fishing. Estelle didn't say anything, and then Reen was just like, alright, let's do this. I like how Lloyd actually says stuff. No bias. As a vegetarian, honestly, fish interests me way more than red meat. Red and white meats. Like, if there's anything I want to try ever is fish, but I probably won't ever at this point. Like to watch fish swimming. It's weirdly meditative. Not your thing. Yeah, I heard with fish it's a very kind of like, you either really like it or you don't like it. It's a little tricky to get into. Oh, I was looking for this bus stop. It's softer than protein on land, that's why I eat it. I don't know. Leba! How you doing? Happy Saturday. What else is new? I'm you? Oh. Well, my name is Golden Drummer 730, but you can just call me Golden or Goldie, whatever floats your boat. I stream video games, mostly JRPGs, especially this year, which is the year of Trails. Ajin. Okay. I said it before, but like if someone were to call it, like if someone knew me and called me Goldie like in real life, I probably would respond. I probably would respond. I'm just so used to hearing it now. Fire. Don't have that. You do. I mean, you still do what? Yeah, you're just 1.0. I mean, I would still respond. I think I'd be surprised at first, if anything. Taking 2 things off my to-do list. That's a lot. Heck yeah. 2 out of how many? A few... like 10? It'll probably sound off. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm so used to hearing Goldie. Let's call him by Gotem. I still remember when I messed that up, Megas. I'm writing an elaborate Mother's Day card. It's mission 1 of 463. Hey, let's go. Sorry, no returns, exchange, or chest credit. Aw. Yep. Oh, yeah, actually. Since it is tomorrow, happy Mother's Day to every member in chat. On my behalf, wish them a happy Mother's Day. Thank you. The story behind Gotem is there was a day, I can't remember what it was about exactly, but I had messaged Magus about something, and he wrote got him like that. Or no, we were talking, weren't we? And I was just like, why did you say like Gotem? And what he really meant was got him, but I read it as Gotem. And that's the story behind that one. So I think for like a month, or at least a couple months after that, I had my name on the Discord as Gotem. Heaven's Eye. Norvember. What does Heaven's Eye do? Combines the effects of Eagle Eye information. Oh, well, yes, please. This is a 2-3-1? Oh, hang on now. This is a 1-2. This is where it gets tricky. Okay, so... what happens if I were to put you on? What do I lose? I basically just get a 2 extra Mirage. Or Space, I mean. I get Firebolt out of it. Okay. I might need to redo Lloyd's stuff, honestly. Hang on. So he doesn't have any locks. Okay, so I... 2, 3, 1. I had given him... hang on, Eagle Eye... no, hit 2... 2, 3... I think I gave you move 2, poison, and attack 1. No. Evade 2. And then over here, what I can do is Heaven's Eye, which is Eagle Eye information, so I don't need Eagle Eye anymore. And then I can give... Detection and Action 2 here. Look at this man, he has Recuria. Let's go. That's really nice. I have Crest, Law Crest. Oh, heck yeah. Sylphie, Chrono Drive, and Saint. That's nice, that's nice. Lloyd is now my Wind Mage. Okay, I see. Yeah, I might later on. Well, actually, Tio is easy because she's just all one line, so it doesn't really make any difference. With Ellie, I don't know, like, she only has like one slot for this other line. Randy's a slightly tricky one in my opinion because he has 3 lines, so you really gotta be careful on how you do these lines. But Lloyd is pretty easy. It's three per slot, or 3 per line, so. There we go, a bit more organized. Oh. Since we just did that, actually, I kind of wanted to talk about that. Hi, I'm Chess McClure. You may remember me from such Falcom games as... you know, when we played Cold Steel, we didn't have Sepith values, like, at all. We could pretty much put what we wanted within a given range. And everyone had 3 elemental locks. 2 for 1 element, and one, you know, for 2 elements each and stuff. And, you know, we could put attack 1, attack 2, and stuff like that. But, and that in and of itself, I think, made things a lot easier. In a regard that, like, you know, you didn't really have to do a whole lot of thinking for setting up your ordnance. It was really just set up your character class, and, you know, you're good to go. How long am I planning on streaming today? About the same as always, 2.5 hours-ish. So I got another couple hours in me. But the thing with Cold Steel is that because you have so many party members that you have to do, I can understand why that the way Cold Steel works is you end up building out the character class as opposed to the Sepith values, which feels different, and I'll get into that in a second. So, like, what I mean by character classes, like, Reen pretty much was an all-rounder. Eustace was an all-rounder. Elisa was more so a mage, but if you wanted her to do attacking, she could do that as well. Laura was pretty much your barbarian berserker class, where she just goes ham on all things damage. Emma was definitely your class of black mage of just going ham. Elliot was also a mage, but would be primarily used for healing because he had water elemental locks. So, in that sense, my buddy's from Liberl and he got his message written by a professional. Oh, yay! So in that sense, it made sense to not have Sepith values because you just build out the character's class. But rather, I kind of want to try this. Call Zeit. But if we look at Sky and we look at Crossbell, Sky had a decent amount of party members by the end of it. Oh shit. But even more so, at least in FC, and even more a little bit like near the beginning of SC, you pretty much only ever had like 3 to 4 party members at a time. And in Crossbell especially, I keep saying Crossbell, but it's more so 0, but yeah, well, my cousin's Erebonian, he didn't even get a message. What is the range? What's, you know, arts effect range +1. Well, it's not that great. I could give this to you, but not really anything changes. I get Fortuna, which would be nice. But like in 0, right? We only have these 4 people for right now. We have Lloyd, Ellie, Tio, and Randy. So it's not about really building out character classes per se. I mean, I'm still making Randy as much of a an attacker as much as possible. Tio is my mage, and Ellie's my mage, and healer, or not really healer, actually she's more of a mage proper, but she and Lloyd are really weird characters because they can do anything. But like Tio very much is more so the mage. And we can see that, right? Like in terms of strength versus ATS, Lloyd has 112 to 75. You know, Ellie is just straight up 96 to 92, so she's pretty equal. Tio has 50 strength but 88 ATS, so it's very clear that she should be using arts. And Randy on the complete opposite side is 113 to 72 for ATS. So what you end up getting with the Sepith values, which is something that I kind of miss, is you build out based on the situation at hand, and you build up to higher arts. One of the things that you lose in Cold Steel is kind of like the excitement of getting new arts. And like, I guess a good example, right, is like if I take move 2. So right now I have in line 2, I have 6 wind. If I just drop that down to move 1, you see I'm already losing Sparkdyne. And as I change stuff around, right, everything changes based on what I have because of the line system. So you end up actually building up to higher arts, as opposed to Cold Steel, where it's all quartz based. If you want Heatwave, you gotta get the Heatwave quartz. If you want Hydro Cannon, you gotta get the Hydro Cannon quartz. Versus here, it's like, oh, okay, cool. I now have more water Sepith values, so now I'm gonna earn. I'm not gonna open that chest, by the way. It's too strong for us right now. You know, I'm gonna earn the arts. And you know, that's kind of why in the beginning of the game, I looked at the lists. And it's really cool because they also give you the list of all the arts. You didn't really have that in Cold Steel because again, you would just find the quartz and you'd have it. But it's like, man, I really want Gorgon Breath, so I gotta get 4 Earth Sepith and 1 Wind Sepith. Or you know what, Earth Pulse is a pretty useful ability to have, so I need 2 Earth Sepith and 1 Aqua Sepith, and so on and so forth. Or like with water arts, you know, maybe I really want Diamond Dust. That 30% freeze sounds awesome. Like, I'm willing to put in the EP for that. Well, I need 8 Sepith values, 1 Wind Sepith and 1 Space Sepith. So it's a really cool system for a game in which you don't have a lot of party members. The caveat of this is that you can't have a lot of party members because if you had the Sepith value system in Cold Steel, you would drive yourself insane trying to get everyone to, like, you know, what you want. The benefit of having 4 players, 4 party members, or even, you know, 7-ish at most people in Sky FC and SC is you can really just start building people out based on the lines and what you want, along with poison or the extra stat boosts of like Evade 2, Move 2, Heaven's Eye, the Libra gem and stuff like that. Yes, Sky the Third exists and there's like 16 people in that game, but by that point everyone has their slots upgraded to level 3, so whatever party you have is gonna get literally every art in the game. So it doesn't matter a whole lot because everyone's gonna have everything, and that's okay. You know? But even then, you still kind of think about stuff, right? Like, you know, what am I going to build Kevin to be? What am I going to build Rias to be? What am I going to build Estelle to be? Richard, Ren, so on and so forth. Okay, so I got the World Fish Pot. There's an inn here if I wanted to stay at it. I bet it costs 400 Mira. Gee, how did I know? Do I hate the Cold Steel version? No, not at all. I think it makes sense for what they did. And actually, like, I originally thought I preferred the Sepith value system because I grew to really like it in Sky. But after having played Cold Steel, given that there's so many characters, I almost actually really like the fact that you have to build out character classes as opposed to... Oh, well, I probably shouldn't show that on the stream. I actually really like the fact that you build out character classes. Teddy bear. You know, that you every single time you have Laura in your party, you know that what you're getting with Laura is you're getting, you know, you're getting a barbarian sort of person. How did Clarice Seeker decide her eldest daughter's name? She wanted to raise a girl who could take no L's. So I get 32 defense, 2 strength, and ADF 16. I actually lose ADF for that. And this one's definitely going to TO, I think. Yeah. But I appreciate both systems. Like, I feel like the more I'm going to talk about it, the more I'm going to be like, man, the Septa Valley system is really, really cool. But at the same time, like, when I'm going to go back to Cold Steel, I'll be like, oh, yeah, man, these class-based systems are also really cool, too. Anywho, enough talking about gameplay. Let's get a side quest done, shall we? I could ramble on and on about the gameplay. Finally arrived, have you? I've been waiting, Special Support Section. Thanks for coming on such short notice. It means a lot that you're turning to us, Deputy Commander, Sergeant Major Seeker. I even said, should say just say no. I'm sure you're aware, but we're here about your support request. Wasn't too hot about coming myself. Yet you still came, Orlando. There's no need to be embarrassed about seeing me after such a praiseworthy feat. You heard that? There is no need. Your face told me all that I needed to know. Now, I'd like to go ahead and explain the details of the support request. Please, by all means. Very well, then. If you would do the honors, Noel. Yes, ma'am. What we want from you four is pretty straightforward, really. You see, we're conducting a combat training session for the new recruits today, and we'd like for the SSS to serve as their opponents. You want us to fight CGF members? They may be recruits, but we would be foolish to underestimate them. The Guardian forces were renowned for their combat prowess, after all. You're well informed, Miss McDowell. Besides training with them, training with them will only improve your own ability in the long run, right? I think that's quite the deal, don't you? Bop bop. Excuse me, but why exactly did you choose the SSS in particular for this request? I am loath to admit it, but there are likely many other groups and individuals who excel in combat that you could have picked instead. For example, the Bracer Guild? Tio, wait a second. I was actually wondering the same thing. Everyone knows that practicing against stronger guys gives you better results. Why didn't you ask the Bracers? Hell, you still could if you wanted. Surely you weren't grasping at any chance to slip away from me, Orlando, because that's how I see it. To answer your question, of course, given that the Triple S has only been operating for 2 months, Veteran Bracers would have been the better choice in terms of raw power. However, you four were able to solve the monster attack case when the Guardian Force couldn't. That, in of itself, is quite special. To be more specific, you all operate under unique circumstances that, in turn, allow you to shift your focus away from just pure strength. Unique circumstances? Take Randy, for example. Everyone at Bellegarde Gate goes on and on about how exceptional he is in combat. I would think even the Bracer Guild would find him to be a very valuable asset. Seriously? Our Randy? That's the first I've heard of this. I wasn't expecting to hear something like that when I woke up this morning. We're a team, Randy. Don't you think you should have told us something that big? That's old news. Not to mention it'd take forever to explain everything. My lovely side aside, I gotta be honest, I'm really not too pumped about this. If you truly wish to stay on the sidelines, you have my permission. I just thought you would have had a tad more gratitude for the ones who recommended you to the Triple S in the first place. You just had to pull that card. I get it, okay? Wise decision. Something tells me that the Deputy Commander is going to milk that for as long as she can. But back to the topic on hand. I think you understand what you want from us. When exactly does this training session start? I can mobilize the guardsmen immediately. Are you ready to begin as well? I hope you came well prepared. Lead the way. We should be good to go. Good. See, Noel, if you would show them to the parking lot. The training session will be held there. Yes, ma'am. Everyone, follow me. It's time for your combat training session to begin. This will be a 4-on-4 fight. You'll have to use each of your strengths strategically if you want to come out on top. Whoever gets the special support section? I heard there are no slouches. Look, isn't that Randy Orlando? Aw, crap, are we gonna be okay? Did the rumors say he tried to get with one too many girls and got fired? How strong can a playboy really be? Whatever, we'll show him that we're made of and bring him down a peg or two. They sure are boastful. These newbies are pretty lively. I'll make sure to give them a valuable practice session so they can come at me however they like. Orlando, keep your comments to yourself. Why just me? Everyone, advance! 3 halberds and a gunman. These guys are no joke. Well, they're under impressive leadership. They may be new recruits, but we shouldn't underestimate them. Now, commence the operation. Oh yeah, did y'all notice how I moved the chat window to the chat window? It took me like how many streams to realize that having the chat window at the bottom right for this game is a terrible idea because it's really hard to read in combat, so I moved it up. Hopefully it's better to read in the archives for those watching those. I hit the wrong button. Oi. Oh no! Ah. Diffuse lower level. Diffusing lower level targets. Sure, why not? Let's try this. Oh my. Yes. Continue to stab each other. You're doing very well. That's enough! I knew they'd be strong, but not that strong. Especially that Orlando guy. Guess the rumors were true after all. There you go, over in a flash. Hey, you guys didn't do half bad for newbies. You still got a ways to go before catching up with us, though. Damn it! Hey, you guys are all in excellent shape. I'd say you're perfectly suited for the CGF. Agreed. If we had let our guard down for even a second, we would have easily lost. But now our quest should be completed. Thanks for reminding me, Teotot. Well, Deputy Commander, it's been great and all, but we're gonna have to excuse ourselves for today. So, Lloyd, what's on the sketch? Oh? Who said that you were only to participate in one battle? Say what now? There's more? Sergeant Major Noel? Yes, ma'am? All troops, attention! Yes, ma'am. Deputy Commander Ballas, what exactly do you want from us? I think it should be obvious. You'll continue the combat training. Now you engage the recruits under Sergeant Major Noel's command. The hell? Why didn't you mention that we'd be fighting 2 consecutive battles? And now that Noel's with them, we're gonna outnumber. How's that for fair? Wasn't that support request called Guardian Force Drill participation? Isn't it only natural for you to continue with their training like a proper mentor, Orlando? You sly devil, you. You defeated the 4 recruits quite handily. With the additional strength of Sergeant Major Seeker, I think your abilities will be about equal now. I see the logic, yes? It looks like the Deputy Commander is craftier than we thought. Sorry about this. I know this challenge came out of the blue and all, but I plan to use this as a way to gauge my own strength, so I'm going to go all out. Let's make this a good one, alright? Damn it. How am I supposed to say no now? It appears we have no choice in the matter. We may not have been expecting this, but let's go all out. Same as Sergeant Major Noel. Let's make the best situation. Now that we're all on the same page, I will be officiating the match this time. CGF, at the ready. Alright, if Sergeant Major's on our side, this time we'll be unstoppable. Yeah, let's do this. Our opponents are 4 CGFs plus Sergeant Major, and they're all combat experts. From the looks of it, they've already recovered from our last fight. We can't hold back. You said it. Begin. But we didn't. What do I want to do? Now this. Can you not? Her own teammates have done more damage to her than I have. The benefits of Confuse. You can run all you want, but you can't hide. Nice. Cease! Damn it all, still no good. We even had Sergeant Major Seeker with us. How pathetic can we get? You guys all got confused, which is amazing. You all are really strong. I guess I'm still pretty inexperienced. There's no need to be humble. You had us on the ropes there. Not really. You made us fall asleep twice. Once you took charge, Noel, everyone else's skills shot up. Yeah, defeating you. Guess that's why they call you the hope of the CGF or whatever it is. I'll take the compliment. Troops, listen and listen carefully. This is the strength of the people who have fought the Mafia and monsters in live combat. It's clear that your experience is nowhere near sufficient as things stand. And to make matters worse, the Crossbow Guardian Force isn't allowed to conduct any large-scale training operations. But despite all that, there are still many ways to acquire the experience that you need. Now that you're in CGF, continue to apply yourselves daily in order to protect the citizenry and Crossbell as a whole. Yes, ma'am. I like your enthusiasm. As a reward, I'll make special independent training regimes for each and every one of you after you return to your posts. Until your official assignments have been decided, you'll stick with them daily. Are there any questions? Ugh. They're no match for her. I expected no less from the most capable woman in the CGF. Good work, you four. Thanks to your efforts, I think this ended up being a worthwhile training session. I'm glad you think so. Honestly, I'm a bit worn out now. Then let's not stand and talk. Would you mind coming with me to the commander's office? Not at all. Thank you once again, everyone. Your participation in today's training session will no doubt prove invaluable. No need for thanks, ma'am. This has been a great experience for us, too. It's not every day that we get to fight against trained professionals like the Guardian Force. Indeed, we should be the ones thanking you for choosing us in the first place. Plus, it felt good to lay the smackdown on some of the CGF. No offense. We would have set a bad example if we lost after all your colorful boasting beforehand. You must have been getting nervous toward the end of the match, right, Randy? Learn to blow your punches, Teotot. She got you there, Randy. Regardless of the result, please continue to the good work. Strive for even greater heights. If your assistance is ever again needed, I will make sure to submit another request. In return, you can count on the CGF supporting the SSS from behind the streets. Thank you, ma'am. We'll do the same. Yoo-hoo! That was a cool little thing. Every game seems to have that. In some way, shape, or form. That mass support city you see on the other side is the River of Altair. Up until the signing of the Neon Aggression Pact, Calvard was frequently conducting drills around Tangram Hill all the time. And honestly felt like we were living our lives at gunpoint. Oh, so that's where Calvard is. Neat! Well, actually, that is where Calvard is, right? Because Tangram Gate was where Reen did his whole little thingy. You've created an alliance with the Power Rangers. Ah, now I'm never gonna not see the I'm never not gonna see the CGF as Power Rangers. All right. Hey, I caught another fish. Can you give me a new rod? Oh, you can't be kidding me. Do you have a shop? Can I get a new rod? Oh my god, how many fish do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still 7? Where do I even go? Hang on. I swear there was another fishing spot by Fork. I swear there was that I said we're gonna come back to. I need fish so I can get a new rod. I need to use a new rod for better fish. Wait, there's a chest. What the hell? Did I just straight not get a chest? Oh, that's right. Yeah, we can't go in there yet. I was like, wait a minute, huh? Why is there a chest that I didn't open? Yeah. You need to work out, but it's so comfy. You're asking the wrong person, buddy. I got out of bed at 3 p.m. today. And then went on a run 4 hours later. So, you know, just... So, yeah, I guess maybe I'm the right guy for this question. You know, do it! Go fight, go! My hesitance comes from the fact that I also think beds are super comfy. So, you know. But now, go. You know you're gonna... You can't go out. Do the thing you were doing the other day. That's the yoga mat running. You feel better, so. Or more energized. As comfy as the beds are, and I prefer beds. There we go. I'm still mad that there's no dialogue for that. At least once where Lloyd was like, so that's how it works. What was over this way? Oh, nothing. Is there more fishing over here? Come on, Lloyd. What you doing? Speaking of running today, I came back from my run today that I didn't even think I was gonna do, but it was actually, it ended up being really good weather. So I came back, and it was like 7:15ish, and I was like, oh, I gotta eat dinner before I stream. So I was thinking about what to make. I was like, oh, you know, I got some Impossible meat, so I think maybe what I could do is like just, you know, grind that up, you know, get that pan cooked, add some vegetables, and create like a hash, you know? Get some tortillas, and, you know, basically just have like a hash with some tortillas, like mini, like deconstructed burritos. But then I went to my fridge and saw that I had like a lot of leftover like pizza from yesterday from my night of drinking, and I was like, well, I can't let it go to waste. So I basically finished all my leftover pizza. And then I had ice cream after. And then I was like, you know, probably not the healthiest post-run meal, but man, it was really tasty. Do I have an oven? Yes. If it was non-chain pizza, I probably would have frozen it. But because it was chain pizza, I just wanted to microwave it at half power and then just eat because I was really hungry. Oh, hair. I remember the day I reached professional fisher as clear as a river stream. Oh, no, it's okay. So that was my day. That was my dinner today. This morning, I actually, like, you know, post drinking and everything, I got out of bed at like 3:30. I was like, oh, I gotta eat. And I somehow failed that slow scrambling eggs, which is really weird because I haven't failed that ever, but like, I kept the pan at low heat, and then when I put butter, like, it was sizzling as if the pan was really hot, so I was like, that's really weird. But, you know, maybe just because the butter was, I don't know, just for some reason it was colder or something. I don't know, just random thoughts this morning. Or this afternoon. And then, yeah, I put the eggs in. I was like, all right, cool. I go start slow scrambling, because slow scrambled eggs on a weekend is like the tastiest thing in the world. But then they became fast scrambled, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, it was still good. I just want a new rod, man. Give me a rod. I want... Well, I got hair, which makes it easier to escape battles, which is a nice 3 green Sepith, but We don't run from battles, we are strong. We're strong. Anyway, now we gotta go west. Nice. I may start prioritizing slot upgrades now because I need everyone to have more EP. I mean, for what it's worth though, like, I know they say like, oh, you know, when you run, you should come back and make sure that you have a good meal, like a good healthy meal, because like, you basically negate. There's another thing we haven't heard. It's so cool. They say like, oh yeah, you know, you should eat like healthy meals after a run because you basically negate the run if you just like, you know, come back and start gorging. But like, if you feel good, then like, does it really matter? Like, I ran 3 miles today. I burned like what, 300-400 calories ish. I probably ate more than what I burned in running, but at the same time, I felt great. My brain knows, but my heart matters. I'll probably make that hash though tomorrow. Made you look. In like 24 hours, I will. Well. So you can play at that game. This beetle. Metal beetle. A note on the inside of the treasure reads, I already have 99, so you can take this one. Estelle. Oh, that's funny. It's like in Final Fantasy games when you get, you finally get 99 potions. It's like, yes, yes, I have money. I have unlimited healing. I do a lot of really default games where I like within like the first 10 hours I'll already have like 99 potions just from playing the game on itself. Like I don't do any extra grinding or anything. I'll just do a little bit of grinding for jobs. But they make potions dirt cheap in that game, so you end up having 99 potions and like I don't know if that's just me, but like I'll always make sure I have 99. Like if I see that like I have like 80 potions or something, then I'll just go and max up. Even though I know I can get away with not buying, I'll still just max up. So I always have 99 in stock. You never know, right? And then a good portion of the way, you know, you'll have enough ethers. And that is one that you definitely want to always make sure that no matter what, you always have 99. Because like you'll finish a fight, or you'll finish a few fights, and then you'll just go into the menu and mash the A button such that you know, everyone's MP is restored back to should probably not be here. Should probably not be here. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, these guys are 7,000 HP. Yeah, we're out of here. We're out of here. Alright, we're gonna can't do that one. I didn't read the guide as I was. I thought he would turn around. Damn. Can you close my lid? I don't want a bird to build a nest inside me or something. You know, I wish. But no. You're from the city? Do you know my pal LYD? Or Lid? He comes by to watch all the trains. All the time to watch the trains. What? I'll move too. Does the phrase unlawful search and seizure ring any bells for you? Well, I was looking for a move too. Heck yeah. Yeah. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Give me more items, please. Someone should EP charge you with theft. Why is this theme? Why is this area theme sound so familiar? Oh, it self-destructs. That's not good. And it poisons you. Wow, there's not much I can do about that. Somehow Ellie's using the most EP. Man, oh man. Aerosicle and I just do not get along, do we?
行くぞ。エニグマ駆動。
私の番です。
任せろ。それ。よし、上出来だ。
Heck yeah. No, Mr. Ross, no. I do not wish to fight you.
やっとやっは任せてくれ。スリア。
Oh, there's so many!
おっしゃー。ほらよ。
任せて。私の番です。分析を開始します。入手しました。
Earth and wind, huh? Oh, well, I'm just the person for that.
甘いってろ。甘いってろ。
さてと。ドライブ開始。
任せてくれ。エニグマ駆動。
エニグマ駆動。
甘いってろ。甘いってろ。
Keep going, Randy. Keep going, Randy. One by one. Pick them off. Go on. Let's go. Pick 'em-
俺の番だよ。
oh, there he goes. I was gonna say, Randy's doing really well right now.
さあ、先を急ぎましょう。
One by one. Pick them off. Come on now.
今だ、みんな。オッケー。
Who missed? Who missed?
やりや。よし、もう大丈夫だ。
A proxy puppet. Meow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're going to Belgard, which is where Erebonia is. Water. Stick drift.
私の番ね。エニグマ駆動。私です。はい。ドライブ開始。任せて。
おっしゃーぜ。ちょろいぜ。
Hang on. Gonna guess you're weak to fire? Yep. Resistance to confuse. I'm blind.
よし。
Oh, Randy took a hit there. Thankfully, Burn is still around. But is he gonna live? I don't think he will. I have to Aura Rain this. You fucker. Holy Bolt's 40. Shit. Effort. Whew! That was harder than I anticipated. Kinda surprised, to be honest. I patrolled these parts a bunch of times back during my CGF days, but I never seen anything that tough before. You know, I'm actually a bit worried it was roaming around the middle of a highway. That bus stop is right there, so it could have put people in danger. It was likely interrupting bus service in this direction. We should contact City Hall to inform them of our success. Sounds like a plan. Wow, look at Lloyd just calling them. Smart man. Yay! No. Get in line, fools. You know, I'm doing a good job of just killing the one person. That works. Svega. Ah, I get it. Fish Prince. Of course. Fish Prince. Yeah, I need you to have more move. Had I known there was such a fishing spot so close to the Had I known there was such a perfect fishing spot so close to the academy, I might not have ever graduated. Really? Is that where the academy is? I need new rod. These spots are all useless. Oh no, it's a purple tomato.
開始します。入手しました。
Oh, he's weak to earth.
これが俺たちの力だ。
Or just everything.
今だみんな。
俺の番だ。
私そこです。
行くぜ。行くぞ。やっほ。まだまだいける。
The true result of the non-aggression pact is not technological exchange, but the spread of talkative treasure chests that previously were only liberal. Or the trial chests in Erebonia.
チャンス皆さん。お願いします。はあ、これで一安心です。
Disappointed with the chest contents, you close it. One could call this an open and shut case. Oh, that's where the CPA is. The police academy is just beyond this road. I believe Lloyd enrolled in this academy to earn his detective's license. I have heard it's fully fitted with a plethora of training equipment. Yeah, not only that, but it also functions as a joint training facility for the CPD and CGF. There's a long winding path through the forest, along with various training grounds just past the gate. Actually, I have never made the trip on foot before. You haven't? What's that supposed to mean? Well, when I first arrived at the academy, I hitched a ride with the freighter that was headed there. And I trapped myself in the dorms for the following months after. I had no choice but to spend my entire time studying for the detective exam. I even had to give up my holidays. Oh, I never realized it was that difficult. You're gonna get my chain, right, Lloyd? That's not way for a guy to live. You gotta ditch the textbooks during the weekend, my man. What better time to experience the nightlife at its fullest? I believe those crude standards apply only to a certain red-headed man. I kept telling myself I couldn't return to Crossbow City until I passed the exam and earned my license. And the more I think back on it, the more childish it sounds. I can understand where he's coming from, but yeah, I mean, in hindsight, right? You lose what you don't do.
データ収集を開始します。行きます。そこです。
So for this.
はい、そこです。
行くぜ。ちょろいぜ。
Here we are, Belgard Gate. Or no, I guess not.
敵接近。注意して。
Yow, yow, yow.
行くぜ。ほらよ。
私の番ね。みんな、かしこまりました。
よし。
行きます。ドライブ開始。任せて。 行きます。エニグマ移動。
Chaos Brand is powerful, but expensive. No, 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 no. Turn, 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 turn. That's really stupid, tomato.